Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So I'm going to be continuing the timed event with the quest Fairground Gathering Summer Lights Illuminated. It wants me to wait until the following morning, 8 to 12. I haven't done that yet, obviously. The third component of the central hub fell in the forest to the north. Idia mentioned that the cousin Eula was searching for has gone to this area as well. Perhaps you'll be able to find something that hints at his whereabouts. So let's go ahead and wait until the following morning. And now I just need to talk to Adia, who's close by.
Hey, Kali and Eula! Oh, Adia is here too! Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon. How are you? Did you rest well?
I'm feeling refreshed.
Yep, this is a comfortable place to rest. I guess that's one thing here that's better than the desert. But other than that, there's not much going for this place. Saying things like that isn't going to help, Adia. But it's the truth. The desert is full of terrible memories for me. Being there was like wading through thick mud. That's a weird way to put it. Actually, if you hadn't mentioned it, Paimon would have already forgotten that this domain is in the desert.
Yep.
I know what you mean. The air here isn't at all like the desert. It's very humid. Almost as if we're in the rainforest. It's a very familiar feeling for me.
Everyone looks well rested. If you're ready, we can start making our way to the jungle north of here.
Good luck, everyone! I'll be rooting for you.
Hold on. I said we, didn't I?
Oh.
No need to say goodbye, because you're coming too.
Huh? But wait, I'm just the mascot! You can't back out this time, Adia. The manager of the fairgrounds is waiting to see you. She said Adia is the only person who could help.
The fairgrounds?
Yes, Kale and I discovered a fairgrounds in the forest.
The person in charge of it seems to be a Spontamod scholar. A scholar? But what's she doing there? Researching the forest ley lines? Oh, I wish there were ley lines here that I could ever study. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. I'd better come along then.
Mirage, Paradise, and Crisis has started. Okay, so we gotta go that way. Are there any treasure chests that I can collect along the way? There might be. Oh wait, I think that this is going up to that one route that I tried to take before. Yeah, all the way up there. I couldn't get up there before because it wouldn't let me. Forced me to turn around. Oh, there's a challenge marker up there. So maybe some new stuff was added, because of other things being changed about this place. You know, when we found the gear and the rope and whatnot. Let us see. First, the cutscene, maybe? Okay, nah. No cutscene. Let's go ahead and do this. And I wasn't sure. Is it going to make me go further up the path? Yeah, it will. Thankfully, I have Venti here to hit these things for me. There should be one more with some exploding barrels, right? Somewhere. Oh, no, it's, these. What? Oh, it's the bird. I was getting confused there for a second. No. Ah! Yeah, I gotta be patient. There we go. As long as I'm patient, I can hit all three. Thank you. Like that.
Thank Barbados.
Well as all that stuff. I wonder, can I get on top of that? I wonder if there's any reason to, actually. Probably no reason to. Let's go to the quest objective. Okay, so something happened where my video got corrupted again. I had stopped and started the recording just before I got over to this area. It wasn't too far from the path, up here. Anyways, there was two puzzles, well actually one puzzle that I solved right here, which it wasn't even remotely complicated. It was just picking up an object that was right over here and putting it into this, and it allowed me to get a treasure chest that was right there. And then of course there was this thing right here, which was just pretending to be a barrel on the ground. I interacted with it and got some vegetables or whatever. And then there was a treasure chest right here that I had to fight enemies for. So, nothing really all that interesting was lost, but it's still unfortunate that that happened. So, you gonna give me anything? Okay, it's gonna lead me over to something. Oh. And this will lead me over to something else? Okay. So I'll go over here and point out this box right here. And then they'll give me something, maybe? Yeah. Awesome.
Unsolicited. And
Let's
all the more
unlock this.
valuable for it.
But yeah, I may have to figure out what's causing that to happen, you know, because it caused my computer to crash. Every single time that happens, it always makes me nervous. This is another one of those puzzles, I think. If you bring a brilliant mirror into the illumination radius of a differently colored gleaming lamp, the mirror will be subsumed. So, I should bring this one over to it. Oh, it's getting erased because of the light. So I have to install that there like that. Makes sense. Thank you
One
for the
man's stone
treasure.
Is another man's
There's
gem.
the person for the quest.
Finally, someone has arrived.
She kind of looks like Idia.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Maymuna. We've brought Adia with us.
Idia.
Thank you, Kale.
Did I say Idia?
It's been quite some time since I've seen you, Idia. To be honest, I didn't think you'd actually show up. If anything, I thought you'd be curled up somewhere crying alone.
Hey, you shouldn't be saying things like that.
Doesn't seem to be the first time Paimon's heard someone say that about Adia, though.
Yeah, the three brothers said something like that, or at least one of them did.
You want to see me cry? Fine. I'll stop crying right here.
Okay.
No, please don't.
All right, I shouldn't have said that. Now, who are these two?
Hi, I'm Aether.
And Paimon is Paimon. They're reliable helpers. Lucky for you that I found them. You'd better be more careful about how you speak to them, okay?
Of course. Good to meet you. You may call me Maymuna. For the sake of time, we should forego the usual pleasantries. Please follow me.
And away we go. Anything I can do with these boxes here? Which way am I supposed to head? All the way over there? Seems like there might be quite a few things to do in this area. But so far I'm not seeing anything I can interact with around here. I thought I saw a Sealy there for a second, but there isn't a Sealy.
Wow. Look at that huge tent. Amazing, isn't it? I helped make it. What fun would a fairground be without a tent, right? Really? Paimon knew you couldn't be so pathetic.
Oh wow.
You just act modest all the time to hide your actual abilities.
That was really rude, Paimon.
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
Sorry. I'm not sure if I should tell you. I'm afraid it might dampen the mood.
Huh?
That's not important. Please, just speak your mind.
Well, there are lots of vendor booths set up here, but there's no one running them. In fact, there's no one at this fair at all. It looks pretty deserted.
The truth is, this used to be an exciting and bustling place. But just a few days ago, something happened, and it seemed like...
Like, the world was suddenly flipped upside down?
Yes, exactly. Something fell from the central hub into the tent and knocked down the crystal light that was hanging at the top.
Oh, the crystal light.
Mm-hmm. I remember a certain someone said that we should have beautiful lights to celebrate at a fair, and made us that crystal light. But once the light fell, the tent became a complete mess and the Hydro-Eidolons were trapped inside. Just when I was at my wit's end, a man from the Lawrence clan came and offered his assistance.
Oh, really?
Wait, he offered to help you?
Yes, and he refused to listen to any of my warnings. He just walked straight into the tent, and then...
Yes? And then?
Yeah, don't leave us hanging here. What happened?
And that's it. He became trapped inside along with the Hydro-Eidolons.
Yet another victim, huh?
Oh no, can't just leave him there, Maimuna.
I know, but the situation inside might be more difficult than you think. You should mentally prepare yourselves.
Just talking about it is a waste of time. Since we're already here, let's go and scout out the situation ourselves.
All right. This way, please.
Okay, into the big tent we go.
There used to be a large stage inside, but after everything got shaken up, it seems the very nature of the entire place was altered. The lamps and crystal light that were hanging above have all fallen down, which makes repairs near impossible.
Wait, so you mean it's difficult to move around in there?
Yes, mainly because of the lights. Do any of you have experience being on stage? Once the stage lights turn on, everyone's attention is focused on you.
I can't stand that feeling. Having everyone's attention focused solely on me would just make me feel terrible. Me too! I'm no good at speaking in front of people. And then to have everyone staring at you? Ugh. Just the thought of it makes me shudder.
Sounds like you have some things you haven't been able to let go of yet.
Please don't laugh. I'm trying my best to change that, but there are still some things I can't overcome. Like when there's a lot of people around, or when people are staring at me.
No, there's nothing funny about that. And you know what? It's not a bad thing to care when other people are looking. That's my opinion anyway. Think about it. Only people who have high standards for themselves would worry about failing to meet others' expectations. You have many good qualities, Kale. I bet if you had to learn dance since childhood like myself, then you'd be an even better dancer than me.
No way! That would be impossible. I can relate. I know exactly how she feels.
Maybe we should find a time for you to learn with me. And one day, you will become an outstanding dancer too. By that time, you'll be so focused on performing your beautiful moves that you'll no longer worry about an audience watching you.
Wow. You are so passionate about this that she's practically glowing now. Really? You do that? You wouldn't think I look stupid and secretly laugh at me, would you?
You really think I'm that kind of person? Fine. Vengeance will be mine.
Good grief.
Oh, no! Of course not. Alright, please teach me.
Seems there's no need for me to warn you again. Anyway, you just need to open the curtain and you'll be able to see the stage.
Okay, we're in control of Kale here. It said something about rotating the lamp. Oh. Cool. Anything over here? No. So, are we going to be able to fight as Kale and Eula? Yeah, Eula is another option.
Wait, what's the thing in the middle there? That's my crystal light. It's been locked up.
Well, let's figure out a way to fix this. Looks like we need to raise the platform underneath the crystal light.
If I remember correctly, the stage controls should be somewhere around here.
Okay. Let's just check up here very fast to make sure there's nothing hidden away. I'm not finding anything in these back areas so far. So let's go ahead and continue to where that is. Hey, install Brilliant Mirror. I don't have a Brilliant Mirror to install. Maybe just rotate the lamp for now? Yeah. All light removed. What? Oh, okay. So it went up to the
It
next
seems
level.
we have to use the colorful lens to make the light change colors.
Okay, let's figure this out. Is that thing up there one of those? No, I thought it was for some reason. Oh, a sign. Once you've picked up a gleaming lamp's brilliant mirror, you can grant color to the lamp's light. Yeah, I already know about that. They wanted to make sure that you would be able to remember, though. Oh. You know what? Let's switch to her. I always feel more comfortable using sword users against enemies. Whoa. That said, I should use her a little bit. You know what? Can I... Oh, never mind.
Crush! More speed.
I was gonna say, can I use a gadget, but I don't think I can right now. Not a big deal. Let's go up there now. And install
That's
the
one way
brilliant
of shining new light on the problem.
Hey, Maimuna, do you happen to know someone named Sino?
No, never heard that name before. Why do you ask?
Oh, never mind then. I was just thinking you two would have a lot in common.
Back to the situation at hand. We should probably head into the passageway that opened now.
Yeah, probably. I'm just checking to make sure there isn't anything else in here. Okay. Up here, grab this treasure chest. Thank you very much. Any tickets? No? Or vouchers? Whatever you want to call them.
Hello? Is anyone here? If you can hear me, please help!
Lessig Lawrence?
Who are you? Who has the audacity to utter my full name?
Huh.
You sure don't look like you're in any condition to be talking like that.
Yep. He's a member of the Lawrence clan, all right. Even though he's hanging on by a thread, he still insists on clinging to meaningless etiquette.
You. What are you doing here? Huh. Have you come here to mock me, Eula?
If you would just think for a moment, it should be pretty obvious why we are here. Yet, now you're intentionally trying to provoke me? Of course, you don't have to accept my help. After all, aristocrats are naturally superior and need no help from others.
Yes, thanks for the reminder. I don't need help from the likes of you.
I don't think he really means it, Eula. His tone was harsh, but he keeps glancing at you from the corner of his eyes. It's my opinion as the healer that he needs help.
Okay. He's been trapped for so long that it seems he's forgotten how to hold a decent conversation. How ridiculous. Let's go. We'll leave the stage to this person who'd rather save face than save his own life.
Hey, no, wait! Halt! You cannot just leave me here. We're both of the Lawrence bloodline after all. Helping me when necessary certainly won't tarnish your prestige. If anything, my embarrassing predicament will be overshadowed by your virtuous deed. We must uphold the prestige and dignity of the family.
This is the best reason you could come up with? You think tacking on the word family will be enough to talk me into helping you? You should be ashamed for your careless actions. It's because of you that we all had to come here.
Seems everyone in the Lawrence clan is this way. They'll do anything to save face.
Well, even though Eula sounds harsh, we did come all the way here to save him.
All right. Looks like it's time for the mascot to step in. Here you go. One for Eula, and one for Lessig.
What is this? Candy?
Lollipops or something?
Thanks.
Oh, the smell. It's just like the aroma I smelled coming from the lens. Yes, that's right. Enjoying something sweet always lightens the mood.
Oh, thank you, Miss Mascot. I certainly do feel much better now.
So he's willing to thank someone else, but not me.
Eula has been worrying about you the past few days, and asked me several times regarding how to find you. But now that you two have been reunited, I won't have to keep answering her questions anymore.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Let me clarify one thing. I don't care what happens to him. If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then...
Eula will never admit that she actually cares about him. Yeah, you're probably right.
If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then at least give me another piece of candy.
Oh, sure. I still have more.
Sorry. I admit my mistake. I know I've caused heaps of trouble for all of you.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised that he admitted it.
Why couldn't you have just said that earlier?
I'm back. Oh? Have you already finished catching up? Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind us.
All right, then let's clean things up here and keep working our way toward getting the crystal light fixed. There's no need to push yourself in your condition, Lessig.
I'll take him and find some place for him to rest. I happen to be a little tired myself.
All right. I'll leave my cousin to you then. You'd better rest up and regain your strength before we settle things, Lessig.
Okay, let's search this area. I don't see anything, so let's go up the stairs. Unless you can interact with some of the stuff. I don't think you can really interact with anything. So, climb. Okay, we're in another area where you have
Let's
to...
see if there's any way to keep raising the platform higher. We probably will need to find a mechanism that's like a lamp.
So what happens when you tell it to rotate? Will it go up higher on its own? Unlocked one padlock.
Strange. Is that really the Lessig that I know?
You shouldn't always judge people based on the way you knew them before. People change, and people can always make different choices.
Okay. Let's pick up this brilliant mirror here very fast. And I guess, yeah, there's another brilliant mirror right here. Oh, you can only have one at a time. So let's rotate this lamp. And then it wants me to place this one. Oh. It's going up. Anyways, let's install this one right here.
Look! There's a water droplet over there!
A hydroidolin! It must have been trapped in the curtain. But at least it seems to be okay.
Cool. And another one of the projectors has been unlocked. Nice. Let's take this over to the other side and unlock that. Well, I don't... Actually, can I even get over there from here? You know what? I'm not going to bother trying getting over there yet. Use streaming projector and figure this out. Will the hats teleport you to other places or something? Weird. So that brings me back to the first screen, okay. And that gave me something. Some treasure and stuff, I guess. This will take me nowhere. What about this? Okay, cool. And that was easy. Oh, that brought me over here, so now I can get to this. That makes sense. So what happens when I install this mirror? Okay, that opens up that path. Okay.
Wow. And Paimon thought it looked big from the outside. This place is massive!
It is a magical tent, after all. The inside is much larger than it appears from the outside. Haven't you heard stories with this sort of thing before?
I mean, we've seen stuff like that before, as far as I can recall. Anyways, is this a dead end? No, you have to climb up that. Ah, there we go. And up we go.
Oh, another path has appeared! This should be the last level.
Yes, don't worry. We're almost to the top of the tent. The last thing we need to do is raise the crystal light to the very top of the tent. After the stage collapsed, I realized that having it raised only halfway makes it look a lot like the stage at the Grand Bazaar. Have any of you visited the Grand Bazaar before?
No, I haven't.
I have. I've gone there a few times with Master Tainari. The place is bustling with all kinds of vendors. And if you're lucky, you can see Nilu perform her dance.
Okay, yeah, it's the Grand Bazaar in Sumeru City. For a second there, I was drawing a blank. I was like, Grand Bazaar, where have I heard that name before?
Oh, a dance from Sumeru? I'd like to see that myself. If only it were on the way back, then we could stop there.
It doesn't matter if it's on the way or not. I would be happy to take you whenever you have time, Eula.
Great. I'll take you up on that offer.
We've been to the Grand Bazaar. Yeah, we have. They've there many times.
Yeah. Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've already been there more times than Paimon can remember.
Really? My father used to help with festivities at the Grand Bazaar and would always give me candy during the events. I was just a kid and didn't understand anything. I was happy as long as he gave me some candy. To me, fairs and festivals were the best things ever. I always thought my father was amazing and wanted to be just like him when I grew up.
But aren't you a scholar in the academia, Maimuna? As far as I know, scholars seldom could spend time doing anything but research. I doubt you could have time to assist your father in preparing festivities.
Yeah, seems you read me like a book. When I had the choice between becoming who I wanted to be and who my parents wanted me to be, I ended up choosing the latter. But I was never happy about it.
Huh. That's almost the exact opposite of Eula's situation.
You must have already realized that. Why else would you set up all the booths here and make this place like a fairgrounds?
Yes, but I'm still not as happy as I imagined I would be. I realized that attending a fair and running a fair are two completely different things. The main reason my childhood was so fun and carefree is because my family worked hard. But my father knew how difficult and tiring running a fair could be, so he wanted to push me towards academics. But in the end, I didn't do well in either. I gave up on myself and resorted to investigating ley lines in the desert. Some things happened, and then I accidentally ended up here. I finally had a chance to make my wish of running a fair come true. But after seeing everything come crashing down, I feel like I've lost the strength to go on.
It's not as bad as you make it out to be, Maimuna. No need to feel so down. You have the courage to change. You've been actively guiding us on this journey. Someone who's given up on themselves could never do these things. Oh, Kale.
I understand my situation better than anyone. You don't need to try to comfort me.
It's not that I'm trying to comfort you. It's just that people sometimes don't realize that their actions speak louder than words. Believe me, this is something that I learned from my time together with Eula.
Oh? What are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing. Now, let's get that crystal light fixed.
All right.
Okay, so I should rotate this first, right? Yeah, rotate it that way. And jump up here to grab one of these mirrors and bring it over there.
Colored pieces of the bolt have melted.
Yes, the lens is made of materials that are easily melted by light.
Oh,
Is it me or do I smell something sweet here?
yeah, I've got to be careful. When I pick this up, I've got to take it around somehow without being hit by the light. Maybe I got to put it into this one first. So, pick this up and install it. Okay, there we go. That raised up that curtain over there. Now let's pick up this one and bring it somewhere. Well, that keeps getting hit by the light. Darn. Maybe if I'm very, very careful. No. Maybe if I tell this to rotate back. Yeah, there we go. Now I should be able to get that over there. Okay, so install. And then rotate this again. And that'll raise the curtains on another one of the, what do you call them? Where do I... Oh, it's right here. And use the streaming projector to enter the preprint world. And... Oh, I gotta jump over them, right? Yeah. For a second there, I thought I had to land on them. It makes more sense that I have to jump over them, though. Whoops. Alright. And... Cool. So now there's just this. I have a feeling that I just need to rotate that. But before I do... wait, what's this? Oh. Pick up the mirror. Wonder what's up with that little thing there. Anyways, install it. And then rotate.
Good. That should do it.
And... what'd that do for me? Okay. Basically... the end of this little quest. As far as I can tell. Cool. So will the vendor stalls become active? Or are we gonna have to do more stuff to get those active? Because I have a feeling those are related to the attractions.
Hey, Edea! We're back! Oh, I was starting to wonder what was taking you so long. But don't worry, Lessig is recovering well. I'm pretty good at taking care of people. Seems I found another good thing about myself. I don't know if I should be worried for him or happy for her.
The shadow. It's massive. Wait. The shadow just now. It's...
Okay, this is weird.
Seems he still might need a little more time to recover. Tell me, did everything go well for you all?
Of course. With a team like the Traveler, Paimon, Kale, and Eula, they're at least 40 times more reliable than you ever were.
Actually, I just realized something. This guy isn't responsible for the place getting all messed up. I thought that, Lessig, Eula's cousin, was the one who caused everything to go all funky, but obviously it wasn't.
Only 40 times more reliable? That means I'm still pretty good then.
I guess it's impossible to feel like you've lost once you've already given up. I'm a little concerned about how comfortable you are with that.
Huh? What has happened? How did I get outside of the tent? Ah, that's right. I remember meeting Eula, and then... my head.
Oh, you're awake now. Don't worry. That's just a side effect of your treatment, Lessig.
I'm afraid I still feel a little disoriented.
I'm scared to ask what kind of treatment he's receiving.
Lessig Lawrence.
Oh, it's you, Eula. All right, I'll do it. I'll come back to Mondstadt with you and abandon my wild efforts to restore the Lawrence clan.
Interesting. Now you want to talk. Seems like you've had a change of heart. In that case, maybe you'll be able to explain everything in detail for us now.
I admit it, yes. I came here in hopes of finding a way to restore the Lawrence clan to its former glory. But it was a long journey, and I didn't always know the way. I passed through Liyue and Sumeru. There was even a time when I lost my wallet and had to live in the wild. But the peculiar thing is, I realized that nobody knew me out there. Not a single person even cared about the Lawrence clan. You and I are like glass pawns that were raised in shackles. We were taught to act like nobles, but outside the walls of our home, the people of Mondstadt despised us. Such pompous, hateful, and stubborn teaching. It all culminated to making us cling to the old aristocratic dogma in an attempt to maintain our pride.
Huh.
It's like a never-ending game of tug-of-war, but it is meaningless. You understand. Or I should say, you have already long understood. But I'm afraid that I have only just realized this.
Paimon sorta understands what Lessig is saying.
Everything he said is true. Your family is probably unaware that you've already changed how you see things.
Yeah, it's probably gonna make them look at him the same way that they look at Eula.
Yes, this has all happened recently. After coming to this domain, I realized the Mondstadt that I want is one where not everyone fears me. All that I and many other members of the Lawrence clan long for is a place where we can live peacefully with others.
Lessig, both you and I never had anything to do with the glory of the Lawrence clan. That is all in the past. You're just ordinary people.
Well, she's not really ordinary, but...
I originally planned on returning to Mondstadt after taking care of things here. I never thought you would come here. I was completely shocked, which is why I reacted like I did. I'm sorry.
See, people can always make different choices. And it seems that Lessig has also chosen to become someone he truly wants to be.
Yes, about that. I'm afraid I haven't quite found my own purpose in life yet.
That's all right. being able to clearly choose between becoming who you want to be and who your parents wanted you to be is already a step in the right direction. How to find true happiness is probably one of the most difficult research topics of all.
I have a suggestion for you, Lessig. Why don't you return to Mondstadt and tell your parents what you just told us?
They'll probably try to tear me limb from limb. But what about you? Did you ever tell your family about what you think?
He kind of sounded happy about the idea of them tearing him limb from limb.
This is something that I've been thinking about, too. Perhaps the two of us can sit down with the rest of the clan and discuss it with them. The Lawrence clan is just like this stage. It was once home to glorious performances, but those days are now long gone. And it is time for the stage to be updated.
She's so solid and tough, but also clear and open, like an ice cube. Is that why she's able to dance anytime and anywhere she wishes? Are you all done talking now?
Yes, I think so. By the way, that is for you. Please take it. I found it on Lessig earlier.
Oh, another piece, component, whatever.
Oh, it's one of the missing components! Wait, so you had it all this time? Why didn't you give it to me earlier?
Because she wanted our help.
Well, you didn't ask.
Oh.
All right, I admit it. I forgot about it.
Okay, we'll let the Traveler hold on to it for now. Wait, this looks like... It looks pretty familiar. Have we seen one of these before?
Many, many times. Some might say too many. It's a candy box.
Ah, right.
Really?
I also bought a similar box at the last festival.
Yes, people often use this kind of box for candy at festivals. This was one of the materials originally used to create the tent. But now that the tent has been repaired, we no longer need it. Eating the candy from the box as an adult will never be as delicious as it was when you were a kid.
Oh.
But if you really think about it, there are way more things you can eat as an adult.
So that's why there were like those giant candy canes and lollipops and stuff inside the tent.
Ah, so when it comes down to it, eating candy is sort of like life. It's just another choice. So, as of now, we've already collected 3 of the missing components. Only 1 more to go.
Yep.
I'm sorry that repairing the tent took so much of everyone's time. You should all head back and have a rest. I'll lead the way.
Okay, so let's take a quick look around here. There's a treasure chest there. Oh, I missed what the character said for some reason. Not a big deal, though. Huh? Oh, I see what's going on. They want you to... Wow, that light board is really interesting. The white light does something. There's still 2 lamps, whatever. Anyways, can I do anything with this? No? Maybe I don't see what's going on. I thought that I could tell the lamps... Oh, maybe you got to put things into those. Is there anything around here that I can interact with for that? Maybe I can get up there by taking advantage of the zipper thingy.
Here we go.
Okay, zip up there. And maybe find something up here. Okay, this is interesting. Is it gonna... Are you alright? Why is it... You're almost there? Oh, it doesn't want to cross. Okay, I'll show you. So, I just gotta zip across. And then it'll come across too. Yep. Awesome. You're gonna give me a treasure chest? Cool.
What a find! I wonder how many bottles this will be worth.
Oh, bloom. Yeah, I did see one of those on the minimap, but I wasn't sure. Now, as for the things that I'm looking for this, I'm still not entirely sure where they would be located. And by this, I mean these lamps here. Actually, it doesn't even give you a prompt to do anything with them. You know, like they did inside the tent. Am I missing something? Maybe I'm missing something. Oh, there's a treasure chest over here.
Wouldn't gliding be
With
faster?
an arrow pointing right at it. That's funny. So obviously it's a trap.
Hey,
No?
Barbados. Wait a minute.
Really? What about you? Do you do anything? No? Well, I guess it was the arrow. I still don't see any way to change the light and the color of these. You know what? I'll come back here later to do stuff. For now, I'm gonna go back over here and see one cutscene before stopping.
Hey, Kokomi! You're already here! Oh, you're back. I trust your adventures to the forest went smoothly?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you could say that. How about you? Up to anything today? Well, I suppose it's time I told you that as the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, I shouldn't actually be here now.
You are pretty far away from home.
The truth is that a relic known as the Shinro Casket was lost from Watatsumi Island long ago.
Oh, really?
But recently, an orb matching the relic's description suddenly began emitting light, almost as if it was guiding people to it.
So you
This is
came
what led
here...
me to find the relic's whereabouts.
Oh, I thought she was done talking. So you came here looking for something. That's what you meant by broadening your horizons.
I wasn't lying when I said that. Goro has often told me that sitting at home reading light novels is not the best of practices, and that I should try to get out more. As I made my way from Watatsumi Island to Sumeru, I enjoyed a variety of breathtaking sights. It really is a beautiful nation. I even stayed in the rainforest for several days. I was surprised to find that the relic had ended up in the desert. I knew it was somewhere here, but I still couldn't pinpoint the exact location. Though I feel that Idia was not intentionally trying to hide anything from us, this domain does have plenty of secrets. I'm sure you've sensed that too.
This is an unusual place, and Adia would suddenly become very busy from time to time. Plus, she knows Alice.
Now that you mention it, a lot did happen today.
You tell Kokomi everything that happened at the fairgrounds.
I see. When you found Lessig, did you also happen to find any clues related to this domain?
No, I don't think so.
I'm afraid that he was caught up in his thoughts and didn't pay attention to his surroundings. Actually, before the world was flipped upside down, this domain didn't look anything like this.
Oh, really?
Hey, everyone! Oh, I hope we're not interrupting your conversation. It's alright. You two did a lot today. Care to join me for a cup of tea? Sure! That would be perfect! Eula and I just made some snacks.
Turns out Idia has a cooking stove and oven. Seriously, why didn't she mention it earlier?
Oh, so did you make us some moon pies?
No, I made something called storm crust pie. You should try one, traveler.
And I made some pita pockets. You could try some, Kokomi. It should taste great with tea.
Pita pockets does sound good.
Sorry. I should call you General. Oh, I would be happy to try some. By the way, Eula, how's your cousin doing now?
Oh, him. You would never guess, but he's busy over by the oven now.
Oh, really? Mirage Paradise in Crisis is completed. Nice. Okay, cool. So the attractions have been unlocked. Spino Blaster, huh? Let's check this out just to see what it says. Crocs, water cannons, it's war. After stumbling into a dangerous area, you and Paimon run into a special engineer who's tinkering with a promising contraption. Well, I'll be probably doing that later, and then there's others as well. Total of 4 of them. Nice.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth.
Let's see. Where's the main part of this quest? It wants us to wait until the
Come
following
across Leon
day.
tend to stay a while.
So,
Though it is where many things come to settle.
just to be on the safe side, I am going to go ahead and actually fast forward time, just to make sure there aren't any cutscenes that I can see immediately. And then, once I know for sure that there aren't, I will be stopping. Any cutscenes? Nah, it just wants us to talk to Adia. Adia? I don't know. Anyways. So yeah, this is where I'm going to be stopping. Thank you very much for watching. Next time I play, I will be making more progress on this timed event. Probably by doing some of the attractions in the next one. But we'll see. I might still do some of the story as well. So yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.